Welcome, everybody, to the pregame show. How's everybody doing this afternoon? So, the Yankees play in 1 hour, right? So, I decided to do a little pregame show. I'm going to try and start doing more of these in the future. So, if I have, the time and the availability, depending on the time of day, I'll start doing these pregame shows. But shout out to everybody in the chat. How are you doing today? How are you feeling about the Yankees? Are they going to sweep the Astros? What do you all think? Real quick, just so everybody knows, I have memberships available. Should you be interested, you could also send super chats. You could also buy me a coffee if you are interested in helping support the channel. I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you for everybody's support. So let me know how everybody's doing today. CT Cards, how you doing? Josh Mussenden, how you doing? Stephen B, what's up? Jonathan, what's going on? Aiden, what's up, Aiden? Who else we got in the chat? Nosebleed section, my man, what's going on? Dev Finch, what's up, Dev? How you doing? Spinning Mantis, what's up? D's channel, what's going on, man? How you doing? Doing pretty good here. This morning I went and trained. Got some training in, and now I'm just back home for the afternoon before I go back in the evening. But like I said, the Yankees are playing in about an hour, and you have Marcus Stroman on the mound today. Let me actually pull up today's lineup and let me know what you all think. Lineup's pretty much what it's been. You have Austin Wells playing again today. So Anthony Volpe leading off, Juan Soto batting second, right? He'll be playing right field. Aaron Judge batting third, playing center field. Alex Verdugo batting fourth, playing left field. Giancarlo Stanton, DH. Anthony Rizzo batting sixth, playing first base. Gleyber Torres batting seventh, playing second base. Austin Wells batting eighth. He's behind the dish. And Oswaldo Cabrera batting ninth, playing third base. And on the mound today, Marcus Stroman. What do you all think about this lineup? Let me know what you think. Would you make any changes? I like this lineup. I'm still in the opinion of they should move Anthony Volpe down in the lineup, put him at the fifth or sixth spot. Honestly, I really think they ought to put somebody else at the leadoff spot. I was liking the idea of Verdugo, but I really like Verdugo at the number 4 spot personally. I know Gleyber Torres is not really a popular option, but I wouldn't mind seeing Gleyber Torres go to the leadoff spot for now. Or you could put John Birdie there too. That's another option, in my opinion. But this is the leadoff, or this is the lineup. It's been the same lineup. At least the lineup has been consistent. We're not seeing 10 different lineups each day, or different lineups each week, like 10 different lineups each week. Like that was kind of a frustrating thing from last season, but that was last season. That's gone now. So, but let me know what you all think about the lineup. What are you saying here, Jonathan? You like the lineup of Volpe would be better? Yeah, I mean that's what I'm saying too. I think he'd be better at the bottom of the order personally. That's just what I think. I think he'd be much better. At the fifth and sixth spot, maybe seventh. That's at least that's what I think. But how do you all think Marcus Stroman is going to do? I know Stroman, he's struggled a little bit as of recent, but he still goes out there and pitches tries to pitch like an ace. He's not expected to, but he's doing what he can. But I think he'll do well, right? If we could get 5 or 6 innings out of him, I'd be okay with it. 6 is my preference. I'd be okay with 6, and hopefully he can get that. And these channel, Stroh's got to stay locked in. Don't walk too many batters. I mean, that's been kind of his problem, is that he's walking these guys, and it hasn't been good, His last outing was on last Friday against the Tigers. Actually, he pitched well, That run that the Tigers scored was on a walk with the bases loaded. It was unfortunate, but that game could have been a lot worse. But yeah, he does need to ease up on the walks. Again, hopefully he can go out there and just make light work against the Astros. But let me know what you all think about Marcus Stroman. How do you all think he's going to do? Do you guys think do you all think that he's going to pitch well today? Or let me know what you all think. So I think he'll be fine. Honestly, I'm not too concerned about Marcus Stroman. He does exactly what he needs to do, right? So I like Marcus Stroman. I think he's been a great asset to this team personally, and I think he's going to continue pitching well for this team, right? So, but you all let me know what you think about Marcus Stroman, and do we believe that the Yankees are going to sweep the Astros today? And the Orioles are off, mind you. So I keep that in mind. If the Yankees win today, they'll be just half a game behind the Orioles in the division. So that it makes them that much closer. And after this series against the Astros, they're going to go travel to Tampa Bay to play against the Rays, and they have a 3-game set there. And I'll check the schedule here just to make sure that that's the case. So let me pull it up here. But yeah, shout out to the chat though. If you guys haven't yet, please hit that like button. If you're new to this channel, if you're liking this channel, hit that subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate it. My goal is to hit 1,000 subscribers by July or by the All-Star break. I would love to get to 1,000 by the All-Star break. If that happens, man, I'd be ecstatic. If that were to happen, if it does happen, ideally, I want to try and do like a little giveaway. Of course, I'd have to talk to a couple of people I know and see if they can get me connected and do a little giveaway for reaching 1,000 subscribers. But yeah, so the Yankees, just so you guys know, so they're playing against the Astros here in about an hour. They'll finish up the 3-game set with the Astros. Let's hope for a sweep. Then they travel to Tampa Bay and have a 3-game set there. They have the day off this upcoming Monday. All right. After that, they will travel to Minnesota, and they have a 3-game set against Minnesota. Come back to Yankee Stadium. They play against the Chicago White Sox, and then they have a 4-game set against the Seattle Mariners, right? So they have a 4-game set against the Seattle Mariners. And then after that, towards the end of the month, they begin their West Coast trip. All right. So, so towards the end of May, they begin their West Coast trip. And, they're going to play some, I'll say some, I don't want to say easy games, but there might be some hard games. There's going to be some challenging games. But anytime the Yankees travel to the West, it's always difficult, right? When a team travels from the East Coast to the West Coast or vice versa. Sometimes they don't win the games that they should win, but it happens. It is what it is. But you all let me know what you think. And let me get to a couple of the comments here. So Ken is saying Stroman is a ground ball pitcher. If he avoids the walks, he will be okay. I don't think that Tucker will be hitting in a dinger in the first inning. Yeah, let's hope not, right? I mean, Tucker hit a home run last night and the night before. Let's hope it's not the case in the first inning in today's game, but we'll see. What D's channel? Colby White. Yeah, I did see that Colby White was claimed by the Yankees off waivers from the Tampa Bay Rays, and he was assigned to Double-A Somerset. I'll be honest, I don't really know anything about him. All I know is that he's a pitcher. He's a relief pitcher. I do trust the Yankees acquisitions when it comes to pitching. They seem to really do a good job of finding good pitching. He could be he could be an asset to us later on. And there's no such thing as too much pitching, as I always say, and I'm sure a lot of baseball fans say. But yeah, like I said, these channel, I don't know a lot about him, but hopefully he's good. I'm sure the Yankees claimed him for a reason. I'm waiting for some of these other arms to be coming back, like Nick Birdie. Hopefully he's coming back soon. And I'm sure when he comes back, my assumption is that they would DFA Michael Tonkin. But we'll see. Yankees are gonna have some reinforcements coming back here soon. And I know Cole is slowly making his progress, so hopefully he'll be back. I would imagine June, July, right? We're talking middle of June, maybe beginning of July. He's got to play some rehab games anyway. He didn't really get to finish out spring training, so he does have to play some rehab games and make sure that elbow is holding up, right? It'll be interesting to see when Cole gets back. I know we've debated this many times about who goes back to the bullpen. We've given different opinions on this. We'll just see what happens. Jared, what's going on, Jared? Yeah, what's up? What's up, man? How's it going? So hopefully you're doing well. Yeah, you feel confident about this? I feel confident too. I feel good about the Yankees winning this series. All right. I'm confident that they'll sweep these guys. They're doing well against Houston. Houston has been playing bad against the Yankees since the end of last season, which is great to see. Yeah, anytime there, D's channel. Yeah, game is at 5:05, right? I think the reason why the game is probably early is because both teams are going to be traveling. So Yankees are going to be traveling to Tampa Bay. Houston is traveling to Detroit, if I'm not mistaken. So, both teams are going to be traveling. So, that's probably why the game is probably early. I could appreciate the early games personally. I can't speak for other people, but I can appreciate the early games. And I know, Jason from 161, I'm sure he can appreciate it because, when he goes live, he goes on pretty late. So, I'm sure he can appreciate these early games. That way he can go live earlier. Right. So there is that. And then for me, it's like, if I'm able to do these pregame live streams, if I'm able to get on, then, I can get on and jump on, talk about the game, see what you guys think, interact with you guys and gals. So, we'll see what happens, how this game goes. Yeah. Oh, so the Rangers play today too? I thought they were playing tomorrow, but okay. Well, let's hope for a Yankees victory. Let's hope for a Rangers victory. It feels good to be a New York fan again. It really is. The Knicks are winning. The Rangers are winning. I mean, what more can you ask for? The Yankees are playing well. Yeah. Okay. So it looks like the Yankee or the Rangers are playing at 7:00 today. Okay. These channel, what you asking here, man? So just to clarify, we have 4 pitchers coming back from the IL. Who are we DFAing or bringing up to AAA? Or bringing back to AAA? Ron, Tompkins, Trammell, Jones. Who would you choose? So I think when DJ gets back, Trammell is already gone. Trammell has been DFA'd. So Jahmai Jones is probably going to get DFA too once DJ gets back, whenever that is. I know Oswald Peraza is at Tampa Bay for playing. He played a single A game recently, so he's slowly coming back. But I feel like when DJ gets back, though, Jahmai Jones is gone. Tonkin, I could see being DFA'd once. What's his face? Once Birdie gets back, and then Ron Marinaccio, he could be sent back down once Canely gets back. I mean, that's my guess. Again, I don't know. It'll be interesting to see what moves the Yankees make. I mean, Yankees have they're there's there's a puzzle that they need to solve, but it's a good one. So the Yankees have a lot of options. They have good problems. They have great problems. So I'm liking it. I'm liking what I'm seeing. And yeah, I mean, Tampa Bay, they're just one of those pesky teams. They could be one of those teams that's they may not have a great record, but they're still going to put up a fight. Their pitching is not that great, but they got some bats in that lineup. So there's also that. They could be a lot better, but it is what it is. Jacob Petruzzi, what's up, Jacob? How you doing, man? Hopefully your day is going good. Yeah, you're all good, D's channel. You're all good. Yeah, Jones for DJ. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. Jahmai Jones is probably the guy that's going to get probably DFA'd once DJ gets back. That it makes the most sense. I know DJ is not really a popular name amongst certain people, but I could care less. DJ's 30. I know he's going to be 36. I know he can't really run, but he could still be a contributor. So he defensively, he can absolutely be a contributor. Especially he can fill in for, Gleyber Torres too, who's been unfortunately slumping, but we'll worry about that when he gets back, when he gets healthy. Right. So there's no reason to rush him back. He can't be rushed back. So there is that. And Jared, Canley, it is going to be tough to get rid of some people, but that's baseball, man. I mean, you don't want to get rid of everybody, but not everybody's going to have room to play. It's just the nature of the beast. It's the same thing with minor league players, right? The Yankees have a lot of talent in the minor leagues in their farm system, but not all of them are going to be able to play on the Yankees. Some of these guys are going to get to play. They're going to get an opportunity. Some of them are going to be, traded or DFA'd. As long as the Yankees don't waste their value, right? And they don't just, bring them up, bring them back down like they did with a few other players that they have in the past. Hopefully they're a little bit smarter about how they utilize these young guys, so that's my take on it, at least. Yeah. The Rays offense is pesky. I mean, they hit, you know what I mean? It's the same thing with like the Blue Jays, right? They don't have great pitching. Although, I take that back. They have Kikuchi, they have Bassett, so their pitching is not bad, but their bats are not that bad either. So, they got some pesky hitters too that, they don't give up. And, I know there are rivals, but you got to give credit where credit is due. Yeah, Tonkin DFA, Ron Marinaccio, AAA. That's kind of what I was thinking too, their nosebleed section. Well, you all let me know what you think, but that was my thinking as well. Hamilton could go on the IL. Yeah, he's been a little off lately. No doubt. And I don't know what's going on with him. Maybe he's just, hitting a slump. It could be just one of those things where, a reliever just hitting one of their slumps, or it's just not, pitching the ball right. But I think he'll bounce back though. We'll see what happens with Ian Hamilton, but he could go on the IL. There might be something wrong with him. I don't know though, right? I don't know, but yeah, he didn't look right in the last couple of games, but hopefully that does get resolved. Yeah, their bullpen is not that great. Yeah, you're absolutely right there, Jared. Hamilton could be optioned. I don't know about that, man. I don't know about that, Stephen B. I understand where you're coming from, but him being optioned, I don't think so. I think he's an asset to this bullpen. I know the Yankees have a lot of bullpen arms. I know they have a lot of options for the bullpen, but I don't know that he could be, right. He could be optioned, but I don't think they'll do that to him. Could be tired from overuse. Yeah. I mean, could be, I'm not sure. He might have a groin pain. I don't know. Something is off about him. Something is off about him. So it is what it is. We'll see though. Yeah, I mean, he's been a little off, like I said, but at the same time, when he's on, right? The guy can absolutely shovel. Like he can get folks out. It's funny too, right? Because about a month ago, everybody was calling Clay Holmes cardiac Clay, and he's not the closer. They should put in Ian Hamilton as the closer. Now we're seeing like Ian Hamilton's somewhat struggling, and people are sticking with Clay Holmes. I know there's still some fans that are somewhat complaining about Clay Holmes. I don't know why. Uh, Dude's been on fire. He's got every time he comes in the game, he's lights out. He has a 0.00 ERA. I mean, what more can you ask for? And he's playing a lot better than $19 million Josh Hader. So, and the Yankees are doing a good job, with Clay Holmes. You got to remember, when he was traded to the Yankees, he had a high 5 ERA. Right now, he's got a 0.00 ERA. Now, granted, that's probably not going to be the case forever, but I'll take it while it lasts. So and every time he's coming to the game, he's done well. He's closing out games. So I'm liking it. What's up there, Dylan Clark? What's going on? Yeah, I'm ready for a sweep, man. I'm definitely ready for a sweep. But I want to also bring this up. This was a stat that was shared by Major League Baseball with Juan Soto and Aaron Judge. Let me zoom in real quick, actually, so y'all could see that. This was shared by MLB Network. Yeah, I mean, people love the flashy strikeout guys, but I don't care if they're strikeout guys or ground ball guys. Get the job done. That's all I care about. If you're getting the outs, that's all I care about. That's all that matters. We just got too dang spoiled with freaking Mariano Rivera all those years, and there's never going to be another Mariano Rivera. Let's be honest here. But I want to share this from the MLB Network, right? Check it out. So Aaron Judge and Juan Soto's numbers over the last 12 games. So Judge with a 349 average, 4 home runs, 11 RBIs, 462 on base percentage, a 1.182 OPS. Soto, 383 average, 5 extra base hits, 11 RBIs, 453 on base percentage, and a 1.091 OPS. What do you all think about these numbers from Juan Soto and Aaron Judge over the last 12 games? I mean, these numbers are incredible. Judge is starting to find his swing. He's starting to get into the groove. His batting average right now is at 236. So it's slowly creeping up there, right? Slowly creeping up there. Before that, he was below 200. He was hitting at like 187 at one point, 190, 187, 190. He was hitting that. He was in a big slump. But, he's, again, slowly but surely making a comeback. Let me know what you all think about these numbers. Yeah, I know. We've talked about that many times there, Jonathan. Soto, Judge, and Stanton hit homers. Say, let's hope so, man. Kind of like what they did last night. All 3 of them hit homers. I'll take it. Colby White has pitched 7.2 innings in the minors. His ERA. Yeah, I mean, you know what, Ken? It's not impressive, right? It's not impressive, but again, he's in Double-A. So let's see what the Yankees could do with him at the minor league system. Let's see if he can improve, right? I don't know what the Yankees plan on doing with him. I don't know if they plan on calling him up at some point, but the Yankees got him, So again, when it comes to pitching, the Yankees do a good job with the pitching. So I do believe that the Yankees will work with this guy. And let's just see what happens, right? And if it doesn't work out, doesn't work out. It is what it is. So, and maybe they include him in a trade. Who knows, right? I'm just guessing here. I don't know what they plan on doing with him, but we'll see. Yeah, the warm weather will definitely help out the hitters, right? It's hard playing the sport in the in cold weather. That's never easy, right? It could be a little annoying to play in. Yeah, no doubt. And after 5 games of solid hitting, you found a stroke. Yeah. I feel Ron show you earned staying up. Something wrong with Hamilton. Yeah, I mean that's what nosebleed section was saying too. That something was wrong. Something could be wrong with Ian Hamilton, but we don't know, right? We don't know. So unless the Yankees haven't come out and said anything, but we'll see what we'll see if anything comes out. If anybody from Aaron Boone or any of the coaching staff says anything about it, or the medical staff, we'll find out. We'll wait and see. But folks, let me know what you all think about Judge and Soto. What do you think about these stats from the last 12 games? Let me know what you all think. Has Judge finally found his groove? Is he going to be the Aaron Judge that we all know? I think he's back personally. So I think he's back. I think the Aaron Judge that we all know is back. So, and I'm happy to see it. But you all let me know what you think. And real quick, guys, quick pause here. So again, if you have not yet, please smack that like button, hit that subscribe button, share this out with anybody you know. I got super chats available. I have you could buy me a coffee. I have memberships available as well. And also, there's that heart emoji at the bottom right corner. So if you guys keep hitting that heart, if you keep clicking on it, it does really help out the channel. So if you guys can do that too, I would greatly appreciate it. It would mean a lot to me if you guys were to do that. So if you guys don't know what I'm talking about here, I'll show you real quick. So sorry, I'm not trying to ignore you guys. I just want to show you guys this really quickly. If I can get connected here. So there's this heart let me see. You see those hearts? It's right there on the bottom corner. If you keep smacking that heart, it does help the channel out. It helps with like the algorithms. All right. So if you all could do that, I would greatly appreciate it. It would mean a lot to me. And again, I got, memberships available. I got super chats. If you want to send a super chat, I got the buy me a coffee. So anything helps, you guys. And always appreciate your guys' support. I love doing this. I love interacting with all of you. I love reading your guys' comments, man. This is like the highlight of my day, my mornings, my afternoons. I always feel good about doing these types of things, you guys, and I have all of you to thank for. All right. Yep. Number one. That's right. So 2 pitchers and active bullpen with options, Ron and Ian. Yeah. Ian Hamilton and Ron Marinaccio. How many options does Marinaccio have? I feel like he has maybe 1 or 2, but I'm not 100%. Cortes, Hamilton, if there is a physical problem, they wouldn't keep marching him out. This is true. He has to have a mechanical issue that he's trying to work out. Yeah, could be. So, I got plenty. I have a life, dude. I have a life. I don't know what you're talking about, Brad. Maybe you don't have a life. You're hanging out here with me, sir. So dare. 1 each. That's what I thought. Okay. Yeah. So I mean, that's the thing. If they send these guys back down and bring them back up, I mean, they don't have any options. So I could see them sending Marinaccio first before they send Ian Hamilton. But I do agree with you, Ken. I do agree that Hamilton's probably having a mechanical issue, because if he was hurt, yeah, like you said, I don't think they would put him out there. I don't think they would put him out there. I think they would address that situation quickly, right? So, but you all let me know what you think. I agree with Ken here, 100%. So, it could be just a mechanical issue that he's trying to work out. Options are my fault on that one, dude. My fault on that one. It hit me after I said it. So, so 1 option you're left. Yeah, but we'll see. We'll see. But I could see Ron Marinaccio getting sent back down once Birdie gets back, or Canley gets back. I'd say Canley. But once Birdie gets back, I could see Tonkin being DFA'd. So you all let me know what you think. But Yankees, like I said, they're going to have plenty of reinforcements coming back. And we haven't even mentioned Scott Efros and Lou Trevino. Like these two guys, we haven't even mentioned yet. Those are another couple of bullpen arms that the Yankees have. And what are they going to do when those guys get back? So many question marks. The Yankees have a lot of question marks, but they're good question marks. So we can't go wrong with that, right? It's a great problem to have. Great problem to have. Soto has a Cinderella situation with the Yankees fans. What I want to see is Soto deals with his first slump as a Yankee. Huh? Yeah. I would love to, not that I would love to see the slump, but if he was to slump, yeah, I would love to see Yankees fans' reactions because then they would say, oh, this guy sucks. And why did they trade for him? Why did I sign him? Oh, my God. Fire Brian Cashman. That guy sucks. They should put me in charge. Unlucky. Yeah. Whatever helps you sleep at night there, Brad. Whatever helps you perform at work better. Oh, man. I love this. I love this channel. Sometimes we give each other a hard time. Well, Brad is the only one really giving me a hard time. Sometimes you'll get Sunil coming in with his jokes. Sometimes I laugh. Sometimes I don't. Ken likes to bust my chops. Although Ken was busting my chops a couple of days ago because he thought I was a Broncos fan, and I'm like, that's cool. You could hate on the Broncos because they're not my team. But anyway, man. Yeah, here we are. 4:30 right now. The Yankees are going to play in about a half hour. I'll start wrapping it up probably here in the next like 10 or 15 minutes. That way you all could get ready for the game. Get your popcorn, get your chips and dip, get your burgers, get your wings, get your food, so y'all can do what you need to do, get ready for the game. Soto was slumped when pigs fly. Yeah, I agree with you there, Charles Barkley. Absolutely. Oh, man. Yeah. That is true. Yeah, whatever. He could show up. That's fine. Yeah, I mean, yeah, there was a few games where he didn't hit, but he still walked. I'll take that. It's so I'll still take walks. And, he doesn't strike out a lot, so you could appreciate that from him. So dinner and no snacks. All right. Hopefully you're eating something tasty. What's everybody eating for the game? Does anybody have like snacks or any dinner? So it's Friday morning for you. So Friday morning for you, huh, Brad? Eating some breakfast, cup of coffee. What do we got there, Brad? Seafood for dinner? Okay. I think no matter what, Soto will always be cheered on, whether he's going through a slump or not. Yeah, I mean, I'll cheer for him, man. It's just the same. It's like the same thing with Aaron Judge. I'm gonna cheer for him. I want him to continue. I want him to play well. All right. I mean, I'll always support the guys. It's just kind of like Jeter. When Jeter went on that 0 for 32 slump, a lot of Yankees fans were booing him. I wasn't. I was supporting him. Judge. Yeah. Grilled chicken over salad. Okay. That sounds healthy. Meatball parm with home fries. That sounds good. That sounds good, Charles Barkley. Coffee and bacon and egg roll. Okay. I'm heading home from work, but meatloaf from scratch. Ooh, all right. Hey, y'all getting some good food in you. That's good. Make sure you eat. Make sure y'all are snacking, right? But yeah. I don't know. Usually for like pregame, I mean, if I was to, sometimes I'll break my I'll cheat a little bit, right? And usually my snacks will be either like popcorn, and I'll do some Takis. I'm a big Takis fan. I'll do some like spicy chips of some sort, and you know I'll probably have like a La Croix drink. I'm not really a big soda drinker. I drink a lot of La Croix or drink a lot of water, obviously. The occasional soda, you know, uh, and sometimes I'll get some wings or whatever because I do love wings, uh, especially, and then I'll do like cheese covered fries. Yeah, that's my thing right there. And I'm a big sweets fanatic too. So if there's sweets around, I'm eating it. Yeah, you're not gonna be able to pull me off sweets. But I in moderation, of course. I gotta watch myself. I work very hard, believe it or not. So you don't think they'll? Yeah, I know. I have to. You know what, Ken? You're right, man. Because it's like when a player slumps or doesn't play well. Actually, let me get this blinder here. Cool. So yeah, when a Yankees player is in a slump or they're not playing well, yeah, they immediately say the guy sucks or whatever, which is um, annoying, right? It's so frustrating. They think playing the game is so easy. They're couch players. Some of these fans are couch players, right? Um, well, yeah. Don't be jealous, bro. Don't be jealous. You wish you could look like me. Don't be jealous, Brad. So popcorners or poppables to share with dogs. Okay. When the Rangers game starts, I got you. I got you. Bro, cheesecake from scratch? You make cheesecake from scratch there, Stephen B? Dude, I love cheesecake. I freaking love cheesecake. Nachos and mini tacos for snack foods. Okay. Okay, I like that, Ken. I like that, Ken. But yeah, no, oh my god, yeah, you guys are making me hungry with all this food stuff. But great food choices though, I will say. So I'm trying to look up today's starting pitcher. Oh, you don't do sweets? Dude, I do sweets. I'm all about the sweets. I love sweets there, man. But I understand some people don't, and that's fine. So you're asking about Blanco. So let me see what I can find out. So I know he's 3-0 and he's got a 2.09 ERA. It's not a bad pitcher actually. He pitches pretty well. So his last game against the Seattle Mariners, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 5 hits, gave up 3 runs, walked 2, struck out 6. So, and there was another game before that. It was against the Rockies where pitched a little over 5 innings, gave up a couple of runs, gave up 5 hits, struck out 8, walked 2. I mean, looks like he's got some good stuff. Again, that should be an interesting matchup with him and Marcus Stroman. Hopefully, Marcus Stroman has a better outing, but we'll see. Oh my God, dude, Stephen B. Yo, mail me some cheesecake, man. Mail me some cheesecake. Oh, Ken. Dude, if I was there right now, I'd be eating whatever treats she makes. I'd be all over it, man. I'd be all over it. Oh, yeah, he did throw the first no-no of the season. That is correct. That was against the Texas Rangers, right, Ken, if I'm not mistaken? Or was that? No, that was against the Blue Jays. That was against the Blue Jays. It was against the Blue Jays. Oh, 100% there, Charles. 100%. Oh, yeah. No, our lineup is definitely better. So, again, we'll see what he does. But yeah, Ken does bring up a good point. I almost forgot about that. That yeah, he pitched a no from the at the beginning, like the beginning of the season. I want to say, yeah, it was against the Blue Jays. Yeah, it was against the Blue Jays. That's right. So Nick Birdie will be activated tomorrow. So he'll be on the major league roster then, Jonathan. Is that what you're saying? So if that happens, I would assume Tonkin is probably going to get DFA'd, but we'll see. You're talking about the Nick Birdie one? If you're talking about that one, then yes. Yeah, I love spicy food, man. I love spicy food. Yo, what is up with all this cheesecake talk? Man, it's like we got some cheesecake fans up in here. All right. I love it. I love cheesecake. Yes. I love cheesecake. Cheesecake is the bomb. I do love cheesecake. Oh my god. Y'all are making me hungry with cheesecake now. Okay, cool. If Yes Network is saying it, cool. I'm looking forward to it. He's the bullpen's been doing fine without him. But he'll make that bullpen a lot better once he's back. So once he's activated, I'm interested to see what move the Yankees make. My assumption would be that they would DFA Tonkin, but we'll just have to wait and see. But yeah, guys. So we're slowly but surely getting towards the end of time here. Again, I'm going to wrap it up here soon, right? That way you all could go watch the game. The game will start here in about a little over 20 minutes. Yeah, I know the Cheesecake Factory has over 20 different choices. They have a lot of different choices, but there's always a couple that I go to. Oh, yeah. 8. Yeah. So let's see. 4-game sweep in the beginning of the season. I think it's 9 straight versus the Astros there, Charles Barkley. It might be 9 straight. You might be right. I thought it was 9. But either way, 8 or 9, I don't care. Shoot, 9 straight games against the Astros or the Trash Cans, whatever you want to call them. I'll take that anytime. Yeah. I've had cheesecake from your local supermarket where they have like a variety, and those don't taste too bad. The Cheesecake Factory, Oh, you live by a pizza shop? Okay. Cool. Are you going to go there and watch the games there, Dev, or you watch the games from home, bud? Let me know. But yeah, guys, I'm excited to see what the Yankees do against the Astros. I'm hoping for a sweep. I'm hoping to get my broom out and start sweeping and celebrate. Oh, wow. Cheesecake within, woo, baby. It must be really good if it's gone within minutes. My favorite Turkish food, I mean, any kebabs, any wraps, what they call euros or gyros, right? Turkish people do a really, really good job. I mean, anything my family cooks, I'm all over it. So I don't know. I don't really have like a favorite, man, because there's so many to pick from, Ken. Have you ever had Turkish food there, Ken? Let me know. Let's go, Show. That's right, man. Let's go, Stro. Let that do-rag give you some power. But yeah, when it comes to Turkish food, man, I don't know. I don't really have so my favorite pastry, I am a big baklava fan. I am all over the baklava, dude. I will eat that. My mother does a really, really good job with making baklava, and I brought it for people that I used to work with and some of the guys and gals at the gym, and they just devour it. They're just like, oh my god. I'm a big baklava fan. Lamb dishes, Jonathan. Absolutely, I am all about the lamb dishes. There's this one. It's a restaurant special. It's what do you call it? It's called the Alexander kebab. They're like these lamb slices, thinly sliced lamb, and it's got like pita bread and yogurt and some tomato sauce, and it's got like a pepper on the side. Oh, so good, so good. Okay, yeah, okay. So that makes a lot of sense. New come down to CT. I'll make you a whole one. My wife loves it when I make. Ooh, all right. CT or New York. Yeah. Okay. So you're married. Oh, for sure. For sure. So, yeah, nosebleed section, Greek food and Turkish food. There's a lot of similarities there, right? So there's a ton of similarities. Um, oh, doner kebab, of course. And that's what the doner kebab is really, really good. So good, man. So good. You can't go wrong with the doner kebab. So, you can never, ever go wrong with that. Woo, all this food talk, man. I gotta drink some water real quick. Souvlaki, yeah, yep, yeah. There's different, like, depending on what country or what region you're in. There's like different words that are used, but it's essentially the same concept. The taste might be a little different depending on like the spices that are being used. Um, I know I'm biased, right? So when it comes to Turkish food, they use the right amount of spices and the flavor just hits just right. Like it's like perfection. It's perfection. So yeah, I love it though. But yeah, we could talk about food all day, man. We could talk about food all day. Um, I'm also a big fan of Indian food. I do love Indian food. I am a big fan of Indian food, and I'm also a big fan of pizza. Uh, pizza's my pizza's my thing. If somebody says, "Hey, we got pizza," I'm like, I'm all over it. Just give me a plain cheese slice, man. I'm happy with that. I like a classic pizza personally. D Rod, bro, I was wondering where you were. Seems like that lock was giving you trouble. What's up, D Rod? Not a whole lot, man. Just doing some pregame action, man. Just interacting with these guys. And, I'm about to wrap it up here pretty soon, D Rod. But again, guys, I have membership options. You could send me a super chat. If you want to buy me a coffee, you could buy me a coffee. Any support is greatly appreciated. I love again, I love doing this. I love interacting with all you guys. I try to use natural flavor to add water where by. Okay, dope. That's awesome, Stephen B. Okay, okay. Yeah, pizza's awesome. I love pizza. Crack of the crust when you fall. Mm-hmm. 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 Really? Are you playing with me, D-Rod? Oh. They closed the door, must have been stuck with humidity. That was to you, D-Rod. See, Stephen B listens to the conversations. He listens to the conversations. He's understanding the joke here. Oh God, that's funny. Yup. But yep. So yeah, the Yankees are gonna play here in about 15 minutes. I'm gonna slowly wrap it up, and that way you all could go watch the game. That was a great joke from the HVAC guy. Hey, you're lucky. You're lucky he don't live in Florida, because if you were to call him, he would have been like, you know what? I'm done. You're not. I'm not fixing your HVAC, sir. Oh yeah, no, that's so That's a popular thing in Turkey. That is so common to see cats roaming the streets. And in Turkey they really do a good job of taking care of those cats that are roaming in the streets. They'll get them food and make sure they're safe. So yeah, when it comes to cats, yeah, Turkish people love cats. Greece too, yeah, no doubt. I could see it. I could see it. No, there's some similarities between Turks and Greeks, but then there's also differences too. But they share some common things. Oh, shut up, D-Rod. Funny thing is, it's really humid. Yeah, well, I mean, it's Florida, so wouldn't expect anything else. Or get there and get kid to say. Oh man, gotta go. Yeah, appreciate you, D's channel, for tuning in. Thank you so much for being a subscriber. Thank you for tuning in, man. I always appreciate everybody's support, and I appreciate you guys spending the time with me. Cool, dude. Yeah, if you want to send me a picture, that's fine. But I'm gonna wrap it up here, you guys. Again, thank you all for coming on, spending some time with me, and talking Yankees, talking pregame, talking food, talking cats, talking Turkish, turkey, talking Greece, whatever. Thank you all for coming on. D-Rod, thanks for tuning in. D's channel, thanks for tuning in. Ken, Stephen B, Jonathan, Dev Finch, thank you so much. Thank you. And gifted the Strike Zone, one Strike Zone membership. All right, thank you, man. Appreciate you. I'm gonna look to do more pregame. I don't know what days and nights. It just kind of depends. But be on the lookout. Just make sure you hit that notification bell. All right. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, share this out. Membership. I got memberships. I got super chats. You could buy me a coffee. I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you, Stephen B, man. I love having you on. Yo, Stephen B, one of these days, man, you gotta come jump on an open panel, bro. I want to see you on an open panel. I know you're a busy man. I get it. CT Cards, what's up, man? Hopefully you're doing well. But again, I appreciate you all coming on. Thank you for coming on. And any other news comes out, I will let you know. I will be going live on Sunday at noon. Hopefully, I get to see all of you there. We'll do this again. It'll be a little bit of a pregame of the Yankees and the Rays and just talk about the overall series with the Yankees and the Rays. Let's go Yankees. Let's hope for a sweep against the Astros. And I'll see you all next time. Have a good day. Have a good night. And I'll see you all later.